is a Bramble Jam podcast. Today is Friday, September 18th, and I think that you should take the day off.
I don't know what you did. I was trying to do my best night at the Roxbury.
I did a river dance.
The river dance. That's tough back there.
It is. It's tough. It would have been good to do on the table, but
yeah, I don't know about that.
Hey
Well,
guys,
it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Take the day off, everybody.
I feel like Friday should just be it's Friday. Take the day off.
We don't
even need a
reason.
day.
But we've got a reason. Don't worry.
We do. Today is a day that is going to be an interesting day to take off. I'm not sure of the logistics of how you take this day off.
Okay. Hit me.
But I think we can do it. Today is National Hug Your Boss Day.
This is tough.
This is tough.
Not ideal for taking the day off.
But I've thought through it. I have figured out 5 different ways that you can take the day off for National Hug Your Boss Day.
We talked about this in show.
So we're going to get to that in just a little bit. But before we do, hey, Bramble Jam Plus, it's not going anywhere.
It isn't.
And so I think you should just get on the wagon.
The future.
Get on the wagon while you still can at such a low price. It's just unbelievable. It's a steal. So BrambleJamPlus.com, you're going to get this show, all of our other shows completely ad-free, one central feed, all the goodies that you could possibly want in one place. BrambleJamPlus.com. Stop delaying for the love.
Just do it.
Maybe you need to take the day off just to do that.
Just do it. Take the day off and join Bramble Jam Plus and hug your boss another day.
That's exactly right. It is National Hug Your Boss Day. Dan, I was talking to my old boss.
Yeah.
Waldo Fernaldo.
Waldo Fernaldo.
Waldo Fernaldo.
That sounds like a rip of Family Matters Waldo Geraldo Faldo.
No, it's Raldo Fernaldo.
Waldo
Fernaldo.
All right, that's okay.
And Waldo was telling me that he talked to you.
Mm-hmm. Waldo did talk to me.
15 years ago.
15 years ago. 2005, if you can believe it.
2005. How old were you then?
I was 22.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was talking to 22-year-old you. Yeah. And you said, and it was very cryptic, you said, I don't know how, and I don't know when, but one day I'm going to have the opportunity to tell somebody about National Hug Your Boss Day. I don't know when it's going to happen. And so I was talking to Waldo.
Yeah.
I was kind of giving him the rundown for September, and he was like, you did that with Dan, right? Yeah. You're not going to believe this. 15, and he did the whole bit. And I was like, this is amazing. So is this true?
Yeah, it's true. And it's better than talking to God, I think. Waldo, as you know, huge Golden Tee fan. Keeps the Golden Tee in his office, keeps it around, spins it big, tries to get a hole-in-one on every hole. And that is how I met Waldo.
What's a Golden Tee?
It is an arcade game that's played in bars. It's golf, but there's just a ball, and you have to roll the ball to try to hit the...
I love it.
Yeah. I can't believe you know what Golden Tee is.
Sorry.
Well, now you do. And we met at a Golden Tee tournament, Waldo and I did. And
15 years ago?
Yeah, Waldo got fired from his first job working at Lucy's Bar in where was Lucy's Bar?
Wyoming, Nebraska.
Wyoming, Nebraska. You have one job.
It's Wyoming. I don't know what to say.
State.
Wyoming, Nebraska.
Yeah, Wyoming, Nebraska.
No, it's Wyoming, Nebraska.
Wyoming, Nebraska. That makes all the sense. That's on me.
You were there.
So Lucy's Bar fired him because he was playing Golden Tee the whole time. He would never work. And so Waldo made it his quest to have a Golden Tee as part of his job. And so his next job that he got was at Daryl's Bar, which was not in Wyoming. He actually moved one town over.
This is Chicago, Nebraska.
Chicago. Wyoming and Chicago right next to each other.
Yeah.
And in Chicago, Daryl's Bar, Daryl said, hey, as long as you get your work done, you can play Golden Tee all you want. And he immediately instinctively gave him a hug. And at that point, Waldo started Hug Your Boss Day, because if not, it would have been harassment. That's the story of Hug Your Boss Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, sure. What I have found is at a website called tiptopjob.com.
Tiptopjob.com.
Tiptopjob.com founded Hug Your Boss Day in 2008 to promote healthy workplace relationships. Healthy workplace relationships.
Tiptopjob.com.
I don't know
how that promotes healthy That's weird to me.
Well, let me tell you. I got some stats.
Statistics.
I got some stats.
Those stats are statistics.
I got some stats for you. How many people do you think love their jobs but hate their boss? What percentage?
Oh, it's got to be under 20%.
Love their job,
but hate their boss. Under 20%, 15%.
42% of people love their jobs and hate their boss. That's exactly right.
Do they have the reverse stat on there? Hate their job, love their boss?
They do actually.
What is that?
64%.
Yeah, okay.
Love the boss, hate the job. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's some people that love the job. How do you think most people communicate with their bosses?
When they have to.
But in what form?
Email.
Email's exactly right.
Yeah, email.
Email's exactly right. And the point
people having been a boss for years and years with employees working underneath me, they would, especially if it's anything that's halfway confrontational, most people don't want to look you in the eye. They want to email you and kind of get a feeler of what it's going to be like. And traditionally, if it was some confrontational, I got an email, I would walk down to their office. That's what I would do.
I've got one more stat for you.
Oh, okay? I love it.
One more stat, and this is just to show you kind of the workplace environments that are going on in America. 42% of people said that their boss stresses them out sometimes.
Yeah.
25% of people said that their bosses stress them out 100% of the time.
Yeah, I feel like this group of people has to be people that are working in like retail or like food service.
Yeah.
Like if you're working in food service or retail and your boss is always on you from a numbers perspective or a quality perspective, then that makes sense. But I cannot imagine working an office job and feeling stressed out 100% of the time.
So what I'm getting at is today, if you are like the 60% of people that said that they like their job because of their boss. 60% of people say they like their job because of their boss. If that's you, know that that's a really good job.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't have that luck.
No.
And so hug your boss. Tell them how much, maybe you don't have to necessarily hug your boss literally, but at least tell your boss that you appreciate them.
Verbally hug them.
Because what we have found here in these stats, if anything else, is that bosses can make or break a job for somebody.
Also, they need to know that they're doing a good job as well. I think most bosses don't get that a lot. So instead of, look, it's COVID. You don't want to give them an actual hug. Stay home, take the day off, write them an email, compose a letter to put in the mail and say, hey, I really appreciate it. And if you hate your boss, find a way to be nice anyway, and I bet you your job will get easier.
That's exactly right.
So take the day off is what we're saying.
That's exactly right.
It's pretty simple.
Take the day off and just think about how you can encourage your boss on Monday. I think is what we're getting at.
Yeah.
Compose that email, do whatever you have to. And what we're actually going to do here when we come back from a break, we asked you guys yesterday to write a letter, do exactly this, write a letter to your boss. If you don't currently have a boss, maybe you're currently unemployed because of everything that's going on in the country, or maybe it's just your stage of life, whatever it may be. Chances are you've had a boss that has been your favorite, so write them a letter instead. We're going to read some of those letters when we get back, but first we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Take the Day Off. It's just...
Take the Day Off is produced by Brandon Gray.
It's been a tough day for me.
It has. You've just been, just in just this episode, obviously.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We're not 4 deep right now.
That's exactly right.
That's right.
We asked you all yesterday to write a letter to your boss. We got a bunch of great letters.
Man, we really did.
And we're going to read some of those right now. Dan, what you got, pal?
Man, Megan is coming in hot. She doesn't even say, dear boss. It's just, please stop with the forced virtual socialization with random people in the office. Just let us have virtual coffee breaks with the people we actually like so we can talk about you freely. Dang, Megan. Dang.
Speaking of Megan, Megan, I just do want to let you know this is Hug Your Boss Day, so try to figure out a way to encourage that a little bit better. Jane says this. She's writing to a boss named Megan, and she says, Megan, you are hands down the best boss I've ever had, and I enjoyed our 8 years of working together. Sadly, you abandoned me by leaving the facility part of the industry and went corporate. And you could not take me with you despite the fact that you wanted to. I will always be grateful for the opportunities that you gave me in the years that we worked together. And I miss you and the good work that we did together every day. Wow. It's beautiful.
Julie writes, Dear boss, we should take the day off. If you need a reason, listen to this podcast. Best regards, and take tomorrow off too. I love it.
We got another one here. It says, Dear Ryan, I hope you have a good weekend. Thank you for helping me out at the job site last week. And thank you for allowing me to eat and review chicken tenders during my lunch break. You are my boss. Sincerely, Tender Daddy.
Wow. Man, we've got some really sincere ones in here. Elizabeth says, Dearest Mary. Wow. Even after all these years, I'm struck by how profound your impact on my life.
Wow.
I knew by how profound your impact on my life. That sentence doesn't, not here there. I knew you for 7 years. You've been gone for 8. I hear your voice whisper still in my ear, urging me to be better, be more, be me. You made me want to be a better employee, but more importantly, you made me want to be a better person. I cannot do your memory justice, but every day I try, and as you taught me, that makes all the difference in the world. Always, Elizabeth. Wow. Wow. Man.
Oh, did Mary pass away?
Yeah, I think Mary's gone.
I hate that. Barbara said this, Dear Ashley, thank you for guiding our school site through the transitions and turns of the welcoming the new staff and building a new community. Your confidence in us as a staff, hopeful can-do attitude, and infectious laughs helps us make those 2 school years some of the best years of my life. You were supportive, you were helpful, you were focused, and you always had fun. Thank you for setting a good example and for leading us through a time of change. I am thankful for 2 years of working with you as our principal, and I'm beyond blessed to now call you a dear friend.
Man.
Thank you for everything, Barbara.
Man, I'm going to switch gears a bit here. Tracy says, sorry, I have to write to the worst boss ever. Dear Bob, so sorry my, and this is in quotes, knees were distracting to you.
Whoa!
Sincerely, Tracy, your 11th administrative assistant in 5 years. Oh, boy. Somebody go arrest Bob. Dear gracious. Ugh.
Scott wrote to his boss and said this, Dear boss, I just wanted to let you know how lucky you are to have found and hired me. It shows you have good taste. Scott.
Wow. Michelle is bold here, and I'm going to read it. She writes to the boss and their full names.
Okay.
Dear Mrs. Smith and Miss Barber, be better or pay me more. Regards, M. Yates, Office and Operations Manager. P.S. I'm taking Thursday off. Today's Friday. Bang, bang, bong.
Well, but she wrote it yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
And then River said this, Dear Jonathan, I have learned a lot from you, and I really appreciate the time that you took to teach me to stock items, package boxes, and run your mad scraped together program. I don't know. I'm glad you hated answering the phones as much as I did and helped Dad stop making me do the job. You work with everything you've got and going at the fastest pace that you can. I hope that you slow down a bit. I'm glad that you are working more in IT now and other departments. You've grown so much in your ability to communicate to people and be a boss. It's a bit weird to hear you laugh and start calling people over to help you solve your fun little projects that took a week to fix. I'm so proud of you. Your sister.
Okay,
Retro.
now it makes sense. I was like, what is happening right
Who's
now?
Dad? Yeah. We did it, everybody.
We did it. Bob's the worst. Bob is the worst.
Bob is the worst. We can all agree. Bob. Bob. We had a really fun Monday. We're going to take Saturday and Sunday off. Monday. Yeah. Are you excited about this one, Dan?
I don't know what it is yet.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
What's the question?
Which actor, are you in?
Yep.
Which actor do you think is the greatest Batman?
Oh, do I have thoughts?
Who's the greatest Batman? Explain your answer. We're going to get to that. Take the weekend to think about it.
Please do. And then come ready on Monday to take the day off again.
That's exactly right. We'll be back on Monday. But until then, here's the Palaha Coup. We will see you on Monday. Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening.
Yes.
Oh, it did
God
the thing again. Sound.
Feel good about it.
Yeah.
Produced by Brandon Gray.
Just get it.
What do you mean get it?
So he gave to me.
Take the Day Off is produced by Brandon Gray. All those mistakes you hear, even the ones where someone's coughing in the mic during the intro, all Brandon Gray. The Palahaku is a simple task. You just hit play, and he didn't do it. And now he's going to do it. Here comes the Palahaku. We heard like the last line of it.
It's fine. Just take the day off.
Take the day off. Bran already did.